Well, today is seed organizing day. So I'm going to show you all my seeds. My son took everything out of my seed cabinet yesterday, and so I have to try and go through them and then decide what I want to plant in my garden. And if you hear that hissing noise, it's just Nessie over there. She's got some garbanzo beans in the canner, so I have one more batch of those to do. So let me flip you around and show you what I have to organize. So this is my seed bank, my seed collection. I was trying to be really organized last year, and I got 2 of these, and I quickly ran out of room, so I think I'm going to have to get a couple more. The containers are not filled, so I'm going to go through and sort. But I love these. I started my own seed collection just a couple years ago, and it has just exploded since then. So this box right here just has little piddly things in it. I'm actually going to turn this box into what I call a blessing box. So I got some, I'll show you over here. Yeah, see, this is stuff that's not seeds. Those are sunflower seeds. These are all seeds that were just thrown in there. Packages of seeds. Hello. Well, you didn't have to just be loud like that. But I got these envelopes, and then I got these bags. And I think what I'd like to do is to go through my seeds, and any seeds that I would like to kind of bless people with, or I like participating in some seed giveaways, I can go ahead and start setting those aside and marking them. And then whenever I have a seed giveaway, all I have to do is pull out this box, and I know that already has an assortment of certain seeds in it. So that's my plan for this box, decorated up really cute. And then I picked up these 2 boxes last year. I need to organize it, but it says vegetable seeds. I think these are all seeds that have been sent to me or saved. Maybe not. Maybe some vegetables that I planted last year. I know my rhubarb didn't do very good. So yeah, I have to go through that. A lot of that looks like it needs to be organized. But the boxes are really cute. And then this one, I got these boxes at Joann Fabrics. Yep, perennial herbs and seeds. And again, some of these seeds are seeds that look like I have saved. A lot of these are perennial seeds that I've saved. And then I have this giant sunflower still in here from last year that she's a special sunflower, so we're going to save her seeds. There's a story for that one. If you go back to my daughter's open house, it was the one sunflower that we felt God grew in memory of our grandma who passed away and couldn't make it to her open house, and sunflowers were her favorite. So that sunflower grew right by our front door, and it was over 8 feet tall. So we are saving seeds and hopefully be able to replant that this year. And then over here, I finally processed a lot of my pumpkins from last year. I still have 4 more to do, but see, look, all those different types of pumpkin and squash seeds that are dried and ready to put in bags. I always test them before I bag them just to make sure they'll germinate. So let's see, where were we? Oh, over here. So I have to go through these. I do have a garden journal, and I do really well at keeping up on it this time of year, but then I forget. So I'm going to pull that out and try and do this. I like these little tins. This little tin has all of my row cover clips on it, and we actually got these at Dollar Tree, and they're perfect for my little hoops that I have out there. So hopefully I can do better at using the row covers this year. This little tin was another tin that I kind of thought about using as a blessing tin. So depends on if I run out of room with this box, but to have special seeds in here that again I can bless other people with or be able to participate in some seed swaps. But I just thought it was really cute. And then this was my original seed box, and it's got, well, here's my rue apron that the lady in my seed swap, Kimberly, she got me, and that's what she sent in my seed swap box. I absolutely love it. Yeah, see, here's more seeds. Need to be organized. These seeds need to go out soon. I tend to save a lot of these containers. I'll show you over here. Sorry, the sun is out. See, like these that you can get like berries in? These were really cool because they have 2 separate sections. So I think I'm going to try and use these as mini greenhouses. I like saving those. I'm limiting myself to only 1 bin of those though. Once my plastic bin is full of like reusable containers, then I'm not going to save anymore because I can get into this like resourceful, frugal mind and just save like I'm living in the Great Depression, and I don't want to have clutter. I just want to have things that are useful, and so those are useful, especially if like I'm helping another person start seeds, or I want to be able to, you know, just do a quick batch of seeds and not pull out all of my cups. So yeah, so that's going to be my project today, is going through all these seeds. Some of these here were saved, and just, yeah, getting them organized. The first thing I'm going to do, which is probably the easiest thing to do, is go through this big stack of seeds over here. I think I'm going to go through this. Because I think these are going to be the easiest. Like, I can sort them out and then know exactly where to put them. All this other stuff may take a little bit longer. But, oh, here's cinnamon. Okay, so cinnamon is good to put on top of your seeds when you start them to help prevent mold and allergy growth. I buy my cinnamon at Dollar Tree. Don't go buying the $4 thing at Walmart unless you want to. If you're just going to sprinkle it over a whole bunch of seeds. So I always buy like 3 or 4 of these every season and then put them in my seed bin. Like, I have a seed bin back there that has some other stuff in it, like my gloves and my shovels, and I try and clean those all up at the end of the season and put them in a tote, and then I can store them just like in my garden shed. But yeah, this is really good for allergy. And then this is a shout out to Jess from Roots and Refuge. I watched her seed video on a while back on other seeds that you can buy to start. So I picked up some poppy seeds, some anise seed, caraway seed. I just thought I'd sprinkle these in my bags and see what happens. I mean, these were like less than a couple dollars. In fact, when I went, I was so excited. The poppy seeds were on clearance for $1.49, so I got all 5 that they had. I figure I can bless a gardener friend of mine with a couple. So, and dill seed. Whoa, I love having dill, and I tend to have a hard time starting dill seed. They tend to just not do very well, so I end up buying starts. But for $1.89, I think it was, or $2.19, I can try as much dill seed as I want. Let's see what packet of seeds, really. Oh, splash. Okay. So I'm going to separate all of the markers. Oh, here's another tip for you. See, I'm all about garden tips. Buy cheap white vinyl blinds and cut them up for seed markers. I have been trying to keep my eye out at like yard sales and thrift stores for these. Usually when I find them, they're only a couple dollars, and just go home and cut them up. We get perennial seeds from a friend of mine. I have been we get perennial plants, sorry. She does a perennial plant giveaway, and she just does a blessing. She's been doing it as like a ministry for like 6 or 7 years. And she marks all of her pots with these, and I thought, oh, that's such a brilliant idea. Now, I have been known to wash these and reuse them when I want to be very frugal. When I'm overwhelmed, I throw them away. So, those are going in that pile, and then all of my bag seeds, like these are hollyhocks I saved, these will go in their own pile. So, when you separate all these into piles, then I can put them where they're supposed to belong. going to see if I could find one more of these, and then I might get like a medium-sized bin to organize all those things in, because I like, my brain has to have compartments, but it also has to be like in one spot, which is so silly. But for me to just feel like I'm taking good care of my seeds and that I know where they all are and it's easy for me to find. I mean, look, I pulled this out and I have like 6 different containers. So I think what I'm going to do is keep those 2. That actually was another vintage thing I bought at a antique store, but it's got all my seed envelopes in it, like empty ones, so I think that's going to be ideal for that. Keep all my like seed envelopes in it, and I want to get some more or make some more. But this one I might keep and just store all of my like my labels and other supplies that I might need, like, you know, to buy some fertilizer for my house plants or different things like that. Not exactly sure yet, but I do want to get a bin for all these things so that I could easily know where they all are. And if I get one more of these for just flower seeds, I think I need that. Then I could even take some seeds that I have saved in there and put in a little envelope. I'm going to go ahead and try and pull out the things that I need to start today. I'm actually 2 weeks behind starting seeds. Okay, so I went to the store looking for another one of these for my seeds, and they were sold out, which doesn't surprise me. The best time to actually get those is like November, December, January-ish, before people really start buying seeds and YouTubers start talking about the seed cases. So these 4 bins instead, and they were $5.87 each, I think. So I think the best choice for right now. I do want to find one more of these to put my packs of flower seeds in, but I'll show you what I ended up with. So I got these 2. This is for flower and herb seeds. And so these are all bags of seeds that have been saved by me or I've been blessed with by other people. So this was a seed swap that I participated in. And then my mother-in-law gave me some seeds. Some more seeds from the seed swap. And these are some old seeds from somebody, and I told them, I said, I can just take them home. I think what I'm going to do with that pack of seeds is just have what they call a scattered garden, and just pick a spot in my yard and just dump all these seeds. And then that way I could just see what comes up, and if they don't come up, no big deal. But if they do, it'll just be this wonderful Mod Podge of different things. And then here are those seeds that I picked up at the store. And then this tin has, I'll turn you around here, see if I can do this one-handed. See, this has all of the packs of flower seeds, so I'm really wanting to get one more of those photo boxes so that I could put these in there. But for right now, they're sitting in this cute little strawberry tin, and it works out perfectly. So this is, yeah, the flower box. So all my flower seeds are together in here. And then what I want to do sometime is tape like an inventory sheet on the top here of everything that I have, and I might do it like on the inside. So all I have to do is take the lid off and see what I have in there. And then this one down here is the vegetable ones. Now I already have 2 of these containers full of vegetable seeds. So these strictly are just vegetable seeds that I have saved myself. These are all the pumpkins I just packed up, or were blessed with through a seed swap or a friend. So these are all in baggies and marked, and I try and put the year on them so that I kind of know, if they don't come up, how old they are. I haven't had any problem with germination of seeds that have been, 4 or 5 years old. Even some of the older seeds are still good. You just test them if you are worried about it. And then I have this little tin that was from my grandpa's house. I haven't put anything in there yet, but I thought it just fit perfect in here. And then here are a few more ovopods. And in this tin right here, I took everything out of there. I think I'm going to use it for stuff like this, or if I harvest some beans and they're dried and I haven't put them in a bag yet, just to have an empty container to put some seeds in. So that ended up be in the rest of my vegetable seeds. And then this one was seed starting supplies. So like all of my markers, I have some fertilizer for my house plants, popsicle sticks, extra baggies. My husband saves these from his packages. So yeah, all the markers, just different things in here. So kind of right on the front what's in there, but these will stay in the house. And then this is bulk seeds saved by me. So it's mostly sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. So usually I harvest a bunch of sunflowers and either scatter them in an area, or if I feel like they're not germinating well, I can give them to the chickens. So that one's done, and I still have room in here because I still have a couple sunflowers hanging up throughout the house I haven't harvested yet. And then this has all of my seed envelopes in it and my little plastic bags for seeds, for blessing people with seeds, and I think that's just going to stay just like it is. And this is empty. This is going to be my blessing box. If sometime, you know, when I have nothing to do, which is like probably never, I have to make time to sit down. But when I can make time to sit down, I think it would be really wonderful to go through all my seeds, bag up a bunch of seeds and mark them. And then this could be filled with seeds that I want to bless people with. Like I said earlier, that way if I have a seed swap or a random friend stops by and we start talking about gardening, which we probably would if you were my friend and you stopped by, I can easily pull this bin out and say, hey, you know, if you need any seeds, go through here and see what you want. Or if I know somebody who's needing something, I can grab this bin. So that's kind of, yeah, how it all turned out. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to show you where these little small bins are going to work. That's why I think it was just a better idea. I have a can of paint there, but under this little table here, I think I'm going to stack those 4 bins. And it goes pretty deep back in there. But then I know they're in the house, I can see them. And they're easy to get to. And then, well, my seed cabinet kind of got a little makeover. Because, you know, when you pull out all your seeds and your cabinet is ugly, you just decide to take a little bit of time and fix it up. So the paint is still drying, and I have to go to Hobby Lobby and get more of that paper, but I have one more side to do. But that's going to be really cute. So this top drawer I'm going to reserve for my gardening journals that are over here in this basket, and some little zip bag. I like these little baggies that I bought from different places. So yeah, that will go in that drawer so that I can always have them handy, be able to easily grab them if I want to write down something from the garden. And then inside that door will be these 2 containers that were there before, and that bread box. And I don't think this fits, but if it doesn't fit, it's going to go on top of these under that table, or it'll slide right under that white cabinet. So that is how everything is turning out. I am going to get this video up for you all and just do a separate video to show you what I have chosen to plant in my seed trays, and yeah, give you some. I don't know if I'm going to bring you along to plant because, guys, I've got to get these seeds in. And it may just be one of those things that I pull the seeds in the living room while we're watching TV, the seed trays, and just start plugging seeds in. So anyway, well, happy gardening and happy seed sorting and happy planting, and I will see you in the next video.